to compare that to recent first-person horror or exploration games I've played, such as Cryostasis. And here I want to point out the fact that the music in Ethan Carter certainly helps set the mood, and it's very appreciated after playing Cryostasis, which had essentially no music whatsoever. Which is effective in small doses, to build tension or to make things seem scarier. But when you play literally like a 6 to 8 hour game with no score whatsoever, it gets kind of old. It's kind of grating. You kind of want something to listen to help set the mood. There have been films without score, for sure, but there's a reason why the vast majority of films go ahead and include a score. It's an important component of the audiovisual experience. I think silence is a useful tool, but it's one that should be used intentionally. Now, I've also noticed that the score in Ethan Carter here, it morphs beautifully, like almost imperceptibly. As you explore different areas, the music will change. And it's very effective in adding to the sense of exploration and helping define the story world that we're in. There's an eeriness to it, that mysterious quality, an ominous quality even as well, which backs up what we're seeing visually. What we're seeing visually is just absolutely stunning. Look at this, coming up through this hill here, this meadow, sun in the sky, just breathtaking view. Look at this. I recognize that there's always some quality loss in uploading videos to YouTube, so you guys are not actually looking at the same thing that I'm looking at, but just the lighting and the fog rolling off the mountains in the distance, everything is so beautifully designed. The wind rustling through the grass and the leaves of the trees. And you hear what I'm talking about, how the music has reacted to what we're seeing visually. It's a little bit brighter, a little bit more hopeful, it's a little bit more beautiful, serene is a word I'm looking for. Whereas when we're traipsing through the woods, there's that dark, eerie quality to it. And that's phenomenal. That's amazing. That's something that only video games can do. Like when you talk about narrative and storytelling and world building with regards to games, it's hard not to compare them to books, movies, the other standard entertainment formats. So it's great to see games really reaching out and embracing those elements that only they can portray. A film can show you phenomenal scenery. A film can show you a score. But it's only in the video game genre, or well, not genre, but format rather, that you can explore that scenery at your own will and have that score kind of tailor the experience to you. It's beautiful, beautifully done. Now, it's possible that there was a clue back there that I just totally missed. I don't think there was. I was looking around, I think, relatively thoroughly, and I didn't see anything that looked clue-like. See, we're going back into the dark of the woods. It's getting a little bit more mysterious. This is great. Fantastic. I'm just, I am in love with the score and the art already. It's amazing. That's enough for me to really enjoy this game. But yeah, I didn't see anything that looked particularly clue-like. I could have overlooked something. I choose to believe that I didn't. And that they just had that little section of the game put in there to help you explore and understand the world. There's nothing tied to the plot or to our gameplay objectives in that little vista there, but it was a beautiful view. It helped build the setting for us, helped make the story world a little bit more real for us. I think that's great. I think too often modern-day game developers, just due to the rising cost of game development, tend to focus on portraying only what is absolutely necessary to the story, to the plot, to the main mission, as it were. And that's good. Narrative efficiency is always a good thing, not wasting a bunch of time with a bunch of frivolous crap. But I think sometimes we go a little bit too far with that, and we don't add in, just useful little side quests, useful little side areas that players can explore, just to get a deeper sense of the world that they're exploring, of the world that the developers are trying to build. All right, now we have these leaves strewn across the rocks, which to me kind of looks like a path. Looks like I should be able to go up here, but our man, Mr. Detective Guy, is not Super Mario, so he cannot jump on the path. Alright. Gonna trace back through the woods here. Keep on following the railway. So we know very little about this case so far. We do have a definite, or a presumed murder victim. We have definitely a dead body for sure. We saw that he has legs severed on the railroad tracks, and he either crawled away or was dragged away and perished somewhere else, perhaps. Let's see what's around this tree. Did I see something? No, I just thought I did. All right, we're going to return to the railroad tracks and keep on using those as our main points of attack here. Although it looks like we could wander further up into the woods, couldn't we? And that's rather alluring. Or we could go further down next to the coast. No, the coast is pretty well blocked off by trees. Let's see what if there's any clues around these box cars